put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesehki or Ivy. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you're gonna train. I will beat the fuck out of her.
There you go. That's what you need. You need rehab. You don't need to be talking about fighting no motherfucking body. You need to wrap it up. You need to quit fighting. You know, I know you knocking out girls' teeth and shit like that on a little show or whatever. Hey, good for you. I am not them.
Tesehki, the sister of Chrisean Rock, has asserted that she will train with the same intensity as Claressa Shields and defeat her in a match. Claressa Shields is currently involved in a contentious situation with Papoose and Remy Ma, yet she prefers to avoid conflicts in other areas. For those who may not be aware, the boxer has previously stated her intention to defeat two actresses from Baddies Midwest, specifically Tesehki and Ivory. In response, Tesehki, during an interview with Jason Lee, expressed her commitment to training rigorously like Shields in order to secure a victory.
Put up on Twitter and gonna say, I fight Tesehki or Ivy. One thing about me, you'll fight me, but I'm gonna train the same way you're gonna train. I will beat the fuck out of her. Cause what she got so amped up off of is from drugs and alcohol. Like, no training. This is just natural. Bitch, you train every day. Let me do your training you doing, and let me not be off that weed and poppers. I'm the motherfucker around this bitch. I liked her from what I seen. Like, oh, she a champion, she got hands, she come from shit that she came up with. Like, I felt for her. But the fact that she gonna come just like her, suck my
Chrisean's sister. And people ask me, do I think I can beat her in a fight? I said, do I think or do I know? She needs to be checking her fans and not checking me or trying to clock my teeth, talking about some she used to like me. Girl, you never came to a fight. You never said congrats on the motherfucking world championship. You never mentioned me in a good light. So no, you did not ever like me. And that doesn't matter to me. But to sit here and say you can whoop some ass and you out here popping pills and doing everything you're doing, you're not going to whoop nobody ass. You need to go to rehab and get that shit out your system. You need help. Your friends need to help you. If I was out here popping pills, my friends would take me to the motherfucking rehab. They'd tie my black ass up. And walk me straight in that motherfucker and say, hey, don't let her out till she's clean. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what you need. You need rehab. You don't need to be talking about fighting no motherfucking body. You need to wrap it up. You need to quit fighting. You know, I know you knocking out girls' teeth and shit like that on a little show or whatever. Hey, good for you. I am not them. I promise you I'm not them. So take that shit on somewhere else. Go on now. Cause I'm quick to offer a bitch 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 just to whip my ass. If you whip my ass, I'll throw you that money. Hey, you know I'm quick. You know I'm quick. You know I'm quick. Y'all just be hypothetically speaking. Would've, could've, should've, but can't. Nelly wanted me to come on her little baddie show. And I told her, like, yeah, I will come on there, but you gotta have all your girls sign a paper that if we get into a fight, you know, that if I cause damage to them, that they can't sue me. She said, okay, she'll work on it. She came back and said, oh, I can't do it. And I said, why not? She said, because it's reality TV. And they don't let us do so. I said, well, I can't come on your show because I tell you what, if any of them girls put their hands on me, I'm going to kick some ass. I told her, I said, but I don't want to get sued for having to kick no ass though. So, all right, I guess I won't be on there. And that's just what I said. And she was like, oh, I wish you could have came. I said, I'll come here and teach a boxing class though. I told her that. What the hell? Okay. Listen, I'm not gonna kiss no try. That's why I didn't go on there. Them girls is like some weird daredevils.
I seen the Claressa shawty come up in the comments talking. I don't like when people talk over me or, you know, or try to talk to me. So, like, if me and you talking and right now like this and Lanaya just start talking to me, I'm going to completely ignore her. Although I'm hearing everything she said, I'm not going to respond to her until I'm ready because I think that it was rude that she was talking to me. So while I was talking to my favorite supporters on this live, go to say that, I was telling about the fight. I seen the Claressa shawty come up in the comments She's talking about what's up. Bitch, get out my face. What is you talking about what's up? I told you, seen what I said? If I trained, you want to fight me and get up in the ring with me off of baddies. What I did to a bitch in the 5-second clip. Off of, like, I'm a smoker. Baby, I smoke down. I party down. Like, I'm at work every weekend, baby. Be thugging. So that's me. That's what I do off of all of that. Imagine if I start, and I said this for your silly ass before. Imagine if I trained properly and I was an actual professional boxer, not a baddie, not an artist. I was a boxer. I said it 2 weeks ago. I said it a month ago. I said what I said. And when I say this, I'm not trying to. A lot of people be saying, "Oh, you trying to be cocky, you need to be humble." I literally get my humbleness from God. Like, God says something, He means it. Do you guys read the Word of God? I really mean what I said. Like, you ain't acting with me. And that was if I was to, like, do that. But at the end of the day,
If you crave nature but still shop online, Night and Day Herbals is your dream come true. Discover premium herbal soaps, shampoos, and CBD products. All organic, all for you. Shop now at nightandayherbals.com.